Getting cold feet? nervous?
Sandblast! 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 Take this! Take this! Take this! Take this! Gotcha! 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 Crunch time! Take! Sandblast! Fighting uppercut! Fighting uppercut!
You shouldn't have. You're not getting through. It's not over. My turn. It's not over. You're black now. My turn. You're black now. No, you don't. Getting cold feet? Feeling nervous? Yo! Too easy. too good!
Practice. Arcade. Practice. Versus special match. Online. Special online. Special online. Versus practice. Arcade. Practice. Versus. One-on-one.
Next up, stage selection. So who will our fighters select?
Heroic as a tiger is. Earn my stripes cause you know I'm do or die with this. Journey started young, super hard-headed. Call me crazy, but you is not my psychiatrist. Been through a lifetime of strife and struggling. Be the best, that's my covenant. And I'ma live forever, that's my legacy. Greatest of all
right,
time,
let's get
that's
it.
what they gon' label me. Put in work, I did my part. They like, keep on going cause you got hard. They know that I'm non-stop, I keep on pushing forward. Highly motivated, they try to say I'm overrated. If you from where I'm from, you not supposed to make it. The opportunities arise, so I gotta take it. Too many people in my corner, so I gotta make it. I'm in it for the love of winning, spot of all the hatred. They gon' say what they gon' say regardless. Not afraid to fail, I try my hardest. Power up, the time is now. I got
All right, let's get it.
fire like the darkness. I've been a failure, I've been a success. I'm like a diamond, I shine under pressure. But life's been
These two fighters are looking more than ready to lock horns.
started from the bottom and I'll never look back. Look at all my haters, y'all taking a minute.
They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
All right, you ready?
This will be a good fight. Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Checking their opponent. Tries to bait him with the projectile. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Can't tech the throw? Knockdown. Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Checks him with a projectile. Life lead opens up. Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. This is the end with the projectile. Player 2 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Great work finding the opening. Player 2 kept their drive gauge topped off through that round and still took the win. Huh. Guess they didn't need it. Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fireball. Fireballs are risky, but if the opponent doesn't jump, they're one of the best ground game tools. Player 1 is working with a better game. What can they do with it? What'll happen here? Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Springs forward with the drive rush. But Team 2 Hadouken, that's not gonna hit. Experiencing burnout. Player 1 has an empty drive lead. Drive rush to keep it going. Closes the distance. Backs away. Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. Jumps in. Rising uppercut. Throws a fireball. Goes all in with the uppercut. Dangerous range here. Ooh, what a smart throw. They've been keeping a full drive gauge in their pocket, but they gotta pull it out sooner or later. They both decide to ease the tension and back off. Player closes it out. Player 2 was an absolute beast in that match.
Special online arcade practice. Fighting ground. Practice. Arcade. Practice special match. Online arcade. Practice. Versus. One-on-one.
Next up, stage selection. So who will our fighters select?
Earn my stripes cause you know I'm do or die with this. Journey started
All right, let's get it.
Call me crazy, but you is not my psychiatrist. Been through a lifetime of strife and struggling. Be the best, that's my covenant. And I'ma live forever, that's my legacy. Greatest of all time, that's what they gon' label me. Put in work, I did my part. They like, keep on going cause you got hard. They know that I'm non-stop, I keep on pushing forward. Highly motivated, they try to say I'm overrated. If you from where I'm from, you not supposed to make it. The opportunities arise, so I gotta take it. Too many people in my corner, so I gotta make it. I'm in it for the love of winning, spot of all the hatred. They gon' say what they gon' say regardless. Not afraid to fail, I try my hardest. Power up, the time is now, I got this. I'm on fire like the dot.
All right, both sides ready to roll, and we're getting into the match.
When it's all said and done, they gon' call me a legend. I love to break bread, but I'd rather break records.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
All right, you ready?
This will be a good fight. Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Checks with the projectile. Lays on the pressure with the projectile. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Throws them. What's next? Closes the gap for the grab. Blocks it just in time. Will this super art connect? Big low reaching heavy. Medium kick. Knockdown. And it gets him. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Immediate jump in. Who's going to start things off? Did well to get the buff in there. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. Long low attack hits. Uses a long range attack there to zone them perfectly. Fires off a Shifu Hadouken. Going in, they're going for the super art. Scrapping it out up close. The low. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Are they going to be able to come back and snatch victory from the jaws? Goes airborne! Presses for a react. Getting it all! What a finish! Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Round 1.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Jump. Overhead. The impact gets blocked. Blocks the impact, but they're still pushed back. Both fighters are sitting on a full drive gauge. This might be prime time to let it rip. It'll be interesting to see how both players utilize their drive gauge to dictate the terms of the match. They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. Knockdown. Player 2 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could give this super art connect. KO. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Gets a risky buff in. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Medium kick hits. Both of them were ready for a throw. Jeez, how can they read each other so well? They may be planning to spend their drive gauge here. What'll happen here? Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. They've got to be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch. Not much life left, but their drive usage may save them. Side switch in the corner. Risky up-close scrap still going. Closes with the throw. Hitting them with the smart stuff. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Round 1.
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Shoots off a fireball up close. From up above. Throws them to negate the block. Steps in for the throw. Jump in, finds the mark. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Grabs them. Taking stock. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Takes a trip. Player 2 is almost dead, but some clutch takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Throws him. What's next? KO. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start. Uses the gauge for a super art. Player 1 has the life lead. Can they use it? Jumps in. Player 1 took that round comfortably. No need to bring out the big guns yet. Just goes for it at this range. Both fighters planning something? Long range fireball to break the silence. Player Shifu Hadouken. Going in. Sets up with the jump in. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Oh, here we go. Wrecks them. Dangerous closes it out. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
practice versus special match. Extreme battle.
I've been a failure, I've been a success. I'm like a diamond, I shine a depression. But life's been trying me, I learned all my lessons. I realize I gotta kill all my blessings. I'm working hard every day to be a better man. If practice makes perfect, then I'll be
All right, let's get it.
I suffer from defeat, so success is my medicine. When it's all said and done, they gon' call me a legend. I love to break bread, but I'd rather break records.
Let us begin.
Let me have some fun.
Round one. Fight.
Ten blast! No escape! Give me a break! Where you No!
Round two. Fight. Perfect KO. Ryu wins. Online. Special versus practice. Arcade practice versus special versus one-on-one.
What stage will they choose?
Hindu Temple.
We are at the character select screen. Let's see who our fighters choose.
Earn my stripes, cause you know I'm do or die with this. Journey started young, super hard.
All right,
Call me
I'm ready.
crazy, but you is not my psychiatrist. Been through a lifetime of strife and struggling. Be the best, that's my covenant. And I'ma live forever, that's my legacy.
All right,
Of
let's
all
get it.
time, that's what they gon' label me.
Open those shutters. We're ready to fight.
Started from the bottom and I'll never look back. Look at all my haters, y'all making them mad.
Our fighters are ready to get down to it. So let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of.
Let me have some fun.
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. The low kick connects. Tries to bait him with the projectile. Denies the jumping attack with a jumping attack of their own. Lots of aggression from both sides. The cross-up's good. Tried a standard block and got hit with the cross-up. Pressuring the situation with the charge in. With this super art connect. Ooh, wants to hit it big here with a super art KO. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round two. Fight.
I guess they both like jumping. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. You know their fireball game is solid because they're only throwing it when their opponent can't jump. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Charges forward. Going on the offensive? Not much life left, but they're drive using. They're going for the super art? quick breather. The projectile connects, not giving the opponent any chances. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Round one.
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Tries to throw, but doesn't connect. Goes for the surprise rush in. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Player two chases them down. All right. Gets a crucial back throw in. Takes a big gamble and KO. Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round two. Fight.
Long low attack hits. Throws him. What's next? Player two got completely shut out that round. Can they make a comeback? Attempts to break the stalemate with a fireball. Fireballs are risky, but if the opponent doesn't jump, they're one of the best ground game tools. Jump? That's a big gap. Who's going to close it? Out of range. Relatively safe. Player two at a super arc? That's not gonna hit. The super doesn't hit. Player two delivers the pain right to their doorstep. One chance here may end the charges forward. Not much life left. The projectile connects, not giving the opponent any chances. Well, listen, when you're locked in, you're locked in. That was a decisive win.
Round one.
How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Nice cross-up. Starts off zoning with fireballs. You know their fireball game is solid because they're only throwing it when their opponent can't jump them. Plenty of space between the fighters. What will be their approach? Player two can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings. KO. Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round two. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Player one kept their drive gauge topped off through that round and still took the win. Guess they didn't need it. Attempts to break it. They're going for the super arc. Is this early super gonna change things? Sneaks in above. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Drive rush to keep it going. Looks like they both want to stay out of the corners. Player one is in a pretty good situation, springs forward with a drive rush. The path to a win looks very tough here, and I don't know if they can hold out. Perfect execution with the anti-air. A real test of nerves here. Fires a blast. Oh, the throw connects. What's next? Oh, yo, Ross super. No way, that win wasn't luck. That was 100% planned. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Final round. Fight.
And whiffs, they're wide open. Player two goes low heavy. Player two took that round comfortably. No need to bring out the big guns yet. The low kick hits. Player one is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. What separates the good from the great in this game is smart gauge management. Oh my god, they just choked it up! Handle with care. You can't drop drive impacts. Checks with a sandblast. Nice fireball. Overhead attack. Rushes in. Absolutely relentless. Totogeki to the face. Flatlines him. Player one was an absolute beast in that match.